Hi there, students. Gambit. A gambit is a plan, a stratagem, a manoeuvre in which you hope to gain an advantage, particularly in a game, but it can also be in life as well. A ploy, a scheme, a move, a tactic. So, for example, the new legislation was just a political gambit to curry favour with the electorate before the election. So the government introduced a new piece of legislation that obviously gave money to people or made people happy so that they would vote for them in the upcoming election. So this is a gambit. It's like a move or a strategy to gain advantage. We use this word a gambit in chess, and I think it comes from chess, our use of it today. A gambit in chess is where you sacrifice one of your pieces or you offer it to your opponent in order to gain a significant positional advantage in the game. Okay? So you put one of your pieces where your opponent can take it. But this helps your game in many other ways. Maybe you have the centre of the chessboard. So a gambit is a plan or a strategy. Yeah, a way of gaining advantage. Now, you can use this word a gambit in oratory or in conversation as well. And I think you could use it in two different ways. If you were giving a speech, or maybe there are various speeches of competing ideas, a gambit could be an opening remark which you make, which is intended to gain advantage for the speaker, to put him in the to an advantage, to put him in a strong position. Yeah? For example, if there is a debate and one side is yes and one side is no, you're probably better trying to use as a gambit when you start that yours is the side of yes, because people like to say yes. A gambit can also be a remark intended to start a conversation with somebody. So maybe you go up to them and you say, "That's a really nice suit you're wearing. Where did you get it?" And then you start the conversation with them. A gambit, if you like. A gambit also in conversation can be used to redirect the conversation, either away from something you don't want to talk about, maybe because it's embarrassing, or towards a subject that you really do want to talk about. So when he's negotiating, he always looks really nervous, but don't believe it. It's not true. It's just a gambit. He's playing with you and he's using that to his advantage. He went to see his aunt to ask her for money. So he dressed in old worn out clothes as a gambit to gain her sympathy. That girl is just pretending not to be interested in you. It's a gambit to see if you are really interested, to elevate her status. Okay, so a gambit, it's a way of acting that you think is going to give you an advantage. This word gambit comes from Italian, gambetto, to trip somebody. So with your plan or your stratagem, you're trying to trip your opponent. In chess, you're saying, look, take this piece of mine. And if he takes it, you hope at least, that this will trip him over and it is actually a mistake. And then this gambetto comes from Latin, gamba, the calf of the leg. Okay? So, a gambit, a plan or a strategy to gain advantage. In chess, sacrificing a piece in order to gain positional advantages or other advantages. In oratory, an opening statement that puts you in an advantageous position. Or a remark to start a conversation. It's hot in here, isn't it? Or as well, a remark intended to divert a conversation in the direction that you want it to go. Okay? So there you go. A gambit, a noun. Now, what about formality? I would say a gambit is slightly formal, maybe 6.5 out of 10. I think you could just about use it in an informal conversation in the pub, but maybe a plan or a trick or a maneuver might sound better in a very informal framework. However, gambit for something very formal or something semi-formal sounds like a brilliant word for you to use. Okay? So, gambit. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Gambit.